What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and welcome back to the Superior Code, which is us figuring out the superior versions of ourselves. And in this video, we're talking about the pros and cons of certain sections of the manosphere. And in this video, specifically, we're talking about the semen retention community and the pros and cons of doing that stuff, right? So, first off, we'll say this. When you're retaining your seed, that man is practicing a mirroring principle of retaining his energy too. So we could say that a pro is that it teaches value of that, like of himself. Like he's gonna learn to value the energy that he has and the energy that he's putting out. So he's more likely to think about where it's going. He's more selective with it, because the whole point of semen retention really is to have energy and then redirect it elsewhere. So you're more likely to value things about yourself because you're looking at it as more important, and you're looking at it in a way where it's like you want to keep it and only make sure it goes out to the right person, to the right thing, to the right activity. So you could say that the pro of semen retention is that you value yourself more. It also makes you okay with your independence. It makes you okay being with some alone time, because when I did it back in 2020 for 120 days, I did it like hard mode, where it's like I wasn't speaking to anyone, focusing on myself. And since I first started like doing pickup years ago, I had never actually done a period of not speaking to someone. Like there was never ever a time really where a girl wasn't in my phone. So this time, obviously, I was doing that, but this was intentional. Like, there's a difference when you don't choose to have no one in your phone, right? And there's a difference with when you're doing it intentionally. Like, this was obviously intentional. So at first it felt weird, but then afterwards, I actually felt okay with it. I was like, you know what? Like, I feel good. Nothing happened. It feels fine. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it kind of teaches a level of independence, being okay, being alone, and not having to rely on speaking to a girl to feel good about yourself or any of that stuff. So I can say I'm good by myself. Like at the starting point should be you're coming from a place of feeling good by yourself. Obviously, we know that helps you give out a feeling of not needing something from someone else. Okay, so yeah, from that position, now you're thinking to yourself, shit, I want to retain whatever it is, retain my energy, whatever. So you're more selective with how it goes out. So there are different levels, of course. Obviously, you might not be watching porn, but technically, you could watch porn and jerk off, but still retain your seed in a way. But you're more likely to not watch that stuff. You can still fuck bitches, just when you fuck her, don't come. You could also do that. So from the place of doing semen retention, the after part of it, if you end it, is that now you're more selective over where you're letting that energy out. You're more selective with the girl that's going to get that energy. You're more selective with the videos that are going to get your energy. So you're more likely to qualify, and that qualification of whoever you're interacting with is going to be more natural. It's going to be more real. So yeah, qualification. What else? Oh, and sexual discipline. A lot of men don't have sexual discipline. They don't have focus. They're not able to control their dick. So if you're able to learn how to do that, you really put yourself in the 0.1% of people on this planet, because both men and women, very few people have the ability to be disciplined sexually, right? You're able to be a bit more logical about it, and you're not going to be perfect all of the time, of course, but you're definitely going to have more control than the others. And when you don't have control, you're more likely to, suffer a bit of chaos. Now we go on to the cons. The cons are, at the end of the day, men want women. Men want to fuck bitches. So it's like, if you go so far that you don't at least, like you can still fuck bitches, but just don't come. And if you don't do that, it's like you're going to miss out on just enjoying women. Like, God put women on this planet for us to enjoy it. So it's like, do you really want to go all those years, all that time without enjoying women? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're living in a time where you could say we have a bit of, more freedom than we've had in the past. Don't you want to enjoy it? You don't have to go all of the way, but don't you want to go some of the way, a little bit? Because you could argue the benefits that you would get from semen retention, does it outweigh the benefits of just having some fun and enjoying women? So you could argue that it's not worth it. All of the benefits are not worth it. But it really depends. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just posing a question that could be a potential con for some people, depending on how far they take it. Because do you really not want to get, be with a lot of women? Like, it don't have to be a lot, but do you just not want to enjoy women? Do you get what I'm saying? So that could be a potential con. And the last thing I'll say is that people talk about the confidence you get from it. I feel like I was already confident before doing this, so I don't really feel an increase in it. However, for that person who experiences a boost of confidence, we would have to prove how real that confidence is. Because what if you go around women and that confidence quickly fades? Like, are you just confident because you're in a cocoon? Let's say you've been doing it 2-3 months or whatever, right? And you're like, yeah, I feel really confident now, right? And then you go to the club. You go up to a girl and you say, hey, how's it going? And she just keeps walking. Like, she don't even pay you any attention. How much confidence are you going to keep? Or if you just start a conversation, oh, did you see what happened over there? And she's just like, yeah. And she just turns away. How confident are you going to be? You might go up to another one and she goes, fuck off, immediately. How much confidence are you going to retain? Do you get what I'm saying? So how can we prove that your confidence isn't just confident in that little box that you're in, because you're not out there actually interacting? Who knows? I'm not saying you won't have that confidence, but I'm just saying, for a lot of men, that confidence is only confident in that context of not going out and sticking to yourself, if that makes sense. Anyone can be confident like that. So I think that wraps it up. Those are the pros and cons, I would say. Yeah, I think if anything else comes to mind for you, comment down below, let Reemus know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.